Hey everybody, welcome back to Almost Ahead of the Curve, Season 2, Episode 2. With you always here is the wonderful Gatsu, that's me, and, uh, yeah,
Yenysea.
Yenysea, that's it, Yenysea. God, your name, I don't know why it throws me off every time.
I don't know. It's pretty funny though. I'm
I
sick.
think, I think you need an accent mark. I think that's what it is.
No, I think you need to learn how to read. So anyway,
So true, so true.
we are here for episode two, which is season two, because I forgot to say season two first. And this is where our new actual production value happens.
Hopefully, yeah. I mean, as long as everything works out okay, people should hear me, they should hear you, and at this point, there may even be a picture of a panda on the screen.
Nope,
Oh,
it's gonna be a red panda, which is not really
okay.
a panda.
A tanuki?
No, it's a red panda. It's not a tanuki. Jeez, learn your animals.
Wait, they're not the same?
No, jeez.
I've been lied to.
You've been lied to. Tanukis aren't pandas. They're like raccoons. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
so yeah, as you can tell by the thing that exists, which will change, but it won't change right now because technical issues. My computer is currently dying as we speak. I'm
It's crying out in pain.
I'm actually editing it out so you can't hear it. I don't know if you can, but I'm editing it out anyway because it's pretty loud.
I can't hear it, so I'm just going to assume no one else can.
Oh, good. Still editing out. Other than that, like, what's some of the changes we're planning on doing for season two?
Well, one of the big things for season 2 is we're going to try to get ourselves to a focus of having an episode, each episode sort of having a theme. Either it's going to be something where we're focusing on, say, the ranged aspect of whatever it is, whatever content we're currently doing, or maybe the healer side of things. Um, Maybe even PvP, which is something I know nothing about except beat the other people and you win.
Wait a second. If we're gonna do ranged and PvP and healers, I'm not a ranged PvP or healer. How are we gonna do that?
Hmm. Guess we'll have to find some people to chat with us. That'd be interesting.
Dun dun
Maybe.
dun.
Cue the special guest.
We don't have a special
Hopefully.
guest today.
Not today. No,
Yeah,
they're. I mean, I have a Chen Storm Stout plushie. It's great. Blizzard Store is great for things like that.
I have a squirrel plushie who is currently on my desk, but no one can see it. Maybe I'll put a picture up. Anyway, and yeah, some other things will probably change. Lots of things. We don't know what. We'll find out. You'll find out as we find out.
There's a lot up in the air, and that's probably a good thing because having a plan that's 100% set in stone is bad. At least that's what my therapist tells me.
And I mean, plus, if there's one thing we're good at, it's following plans. I'm pretty sure this episode was supposed to go up like a month ago.
Not a month ago, like three,
3 weeks and 6 days,
two
give or
two
take.
weeks ago. Details. It's fine, whatever.
So yeah, that's pretty much all we have to say about season two. Maybe it won't last. How many episodes do we have? A lot. It won't
A
have.
lot.
It won't have a lot. It'll have a number, and we'll actually keep in mind the number of the episodes. That's a lie. We're not going to do that, but I can pretend.
If we have to, we can figure some things out.
Maybe.
But there's been a lot going on the past couple of weeks while we've been procrastinating, like good little, World of Warcraft players.
Yeah, like BFE pre-orders came out of nowhere, in my opinion. Like my
Yeah,
own business, and then I get an email saying, "Hey, buy this thing," and I'm like, "Oh, okay. What I buy?"
yeah. I did not expect the pre-orders to show up when they did. I was honestly expecting them probably closer to say March, April, when we'll probably, I'm assuming we'll probably have beta around then because I don't think alpha's started yet. I haven't seen anything about it. I know the servers are getting there. There's like a first set data mine and things like that, but um, there's nothing playable as far as I know.
Yeah,
So I thought maybe we'd see it then, but no, they just said, hey, we're going to do this Q&A, and 5 minutes beforehand, pre-orders went launched. Yeah,
and
went
then
launched.
Like, we have a release date, kind of. It won't be later than September 1st.
Yep, the standard, legal, we have to have this in certain markets or we can't do pre-orders, pre-order date. I'm
Yep.
okay with it being in September. I have a lot of Mage Tower challenges to do.
I should probably do them. I finally got the Demon Hunter tank one. It only took me being
Ooh.
960.
960, I mean, to be fair, the tank one's really annoying, so
Yeah,
I'm
I
not too
went in
surprised.
there and I just hit the boss and he died, and I'm like, yay, free thing.
Yay, freedom!
After doing the Havoc one on week one, it was a nice change of pace. Just ruffle stomp it. Anyway,
That's right. You did what, like 150 tries or something on the Havoc one?
I
Something
don't
insane?
I don't want to talk about it. It still hurts my soul.
So Allied Races also came out the day the pre-orders came out, which I don't think anyone expected them that soon either.
I mean, not all of them, but 4 of the 6 did.
Yes, the ones that are from this expansion.
Yeah, so we have what? Void Elf, Flightborn, the Night thing, and the moose cows.
The Moose Cows. Oh my god.
I'm
All
sorry.
right. So to specify, since Yenysea doesn't actually, remember names, the Alliance gets Void Elf and the Lightforged Draenei, which are pretty easy to get. And then you also have, on the Horde side of things, you get the Nightborn. Thank you, Tyrande, for screwing that up. And they get the High Mountain Tauren, which are mooses. That the racial mount is a moose. Moose
Um,
on moose action.
Excuse me, they are meese. Thank you very much.
No, the plural moose is moose.
It's meese, just like goose.
Ugh.
But yeah. So they came out and stuff. I'm sorry, I drank a thing of Nyquil before coming on here. Maybe in hindsight, not the
Why
best idea.
did you do that?
I'm sick.
This is true. You probably should have taken Dayquil though because it is currently daytime.
If it's daytime? Oh my god,
Oh no.
it's light outside. Anyway, so yeah, and that came out. You also get a 110 boost, which I used on a character and then immediately regret it because Enhancement Shaman is like 700 buttons, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Just hit all the buttons. It's fine. Enhancement Shaman plays like that. You just hit all the buttons and things will die.
And then I think that's oh, you go through little quest lines for the races. I've only unlocked the Alliance ones. It doesn't matter to me anyway. Can't transfer your Demon Hunter into any of them. Can't transfer to anything except for Horde, which we might be going to Horde maybe. I don't know.
That seems to be a very common trend among raiding guilds from what I've heard is just, we might go Horde next X pack, and I'm thinking to myself, all these damn bear druids just want to have dino forms. That's all it is.
Yeah,
That's all it is. They want the dinosaur form from the Zandalari trolls, which if you have not seen them, hopefully we'll have a picture here, um, right above
oh
where I'm
god.
pointing.
Oh,
Because obviously I'm here and I'm pointing at things. Because you can totally see that because there's totally a webcam on right now, promise. Um, there's not.
I was gonna say I don't think there is, or at least I don't see it, and I'm the one who's gonna be editing this.
Very true. But yeah, the dinosaur forms are really sweet, and all I hear people talking about is, "Oh my god, I want to be a dino," and I don't blame them because
Roar.
dinosaurs are cool.
They are pretty cool.
Hmm.
And avoid
But all the
else.
allied races are behind rep gating because it makes sense. Before any random faction would want to join the alliance or the horde, you'd expect probably to be exalted with them. There's a lot of people very angry about that. To them, I say, have you played the game? Like you should have exalted already.
I even have Exalted on everything in Legion, so and I don't do anything.
This is very true. This is very true. You're a very we'll say casual player that's still almost ahead of the curve,
I am going to
realistically.
jump through the screen and strangle you. At BlizzCon, I got called a casual player by another person in our guild who was a casual player in the guild, and I wanted to beat him up.
Ooh.
He apologized, so it's all good.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, like a lot of them are pretty easy. What I think Void Elf is Argosian Reach, which is the hardest.
Yeah, and it was only the hardest until they hotfixed it and made it that every single quest on Argus will give you both reps now.
Wait,
It
what?
actually gives you more rep. Yeah, they hotfixed it so every world quest on Argus gives you both Argosian Reach and Army of the Light rep because they wanted to make sure that people could get them easier.
Fucking hell. I grinded it for nothing.
Now,
Shit.
speaking of grinding, this is the best week for rep grinds if people do not have them. This current week that we're in right now is the World Quest bonus event. You do 20 World Quests to get 5,000 order resources. Super boring. Except that you also get 50% extra rep gain for every World Quest you do this week.
Speaking of which, I should
Uh,
probably do that on my hunter. My hunter is my rep character. Also, I should do it on my demon hunter because I'm out of order resources.
yes, you should.
Mm.
On top of that, it's also Darkmoon Fair, so you can get extra rep that way too.
Yay, rep.
Ride the carousel! Woo
So
woo!
close to insane. I need to actually start back on that. So,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, it's there's a lot of really cool things in the game right now, and like the racials are pretty cool. What I think Lightborn, if they die, they deal damage to everything around them, so that's kind of funny.
Yes, Lightforged Paladins, I'm saying Paladins, but it's all the Lightforged classes. If they die, they essentially have Junkrats, death bomb, suicide bomb things on them. It's great. Just a huge explosion of light from them when they die. It's absolutely awesome. I'm glad my Paladin is now a Lightforged Draenei. It's
Yeah,
very fun.
and Void Elves are
Also,
pretty.
the Lightforged racial ability is a big laser. It's cool.
Pew
Does a
pew.
lot of damage.
Yeah, Void Elves are pretty, and they have what 2.5 to 3% damage increase passively, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, they have a passive buff. Well, it's proc they get that gives them 5% increased damage and healing.
And
And
something
it's
like
up quite a bit.
40%, 30% I hear, so pretty good.
Yeah, while leveling the Void Elf that I have, it's a Void Elf Warlock, it's Demonology even, so I'm not casting actual spells all that often. But it's pretty impressive how often that buff is up. I was very surprised.
It's pretty nice. I have my Void Elf Monk, which I've been poking here and there. Very slowly poking it. I think I'm level 20.
So you walked it out of the starting area?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of cool because you got the new leveling, which, I mean, it kind of sucks my heirlooms are not very good anymore. They still give the rep, or not rep, the other thing that levels you up, makes you go ding.
Experience.
That's the word. So yeah.
Yeah, the experience gain is still good. There's been some confusion as to what you can do to get the race armor, the heritage armor. That's what they call it.
You just have to level
People are
up, right?
saying yes, you have to level them up from 20 to at least I think it's 100 is when you get it. And whenever you get to 100, it unlocks that heritage armor for it's account wide for that specific race only. So, your Lightforged Draenei, any Lightforged Draenei you make can equip, well not equip, but they can transmog their gear to look like that heritage armor. Same with the Nightborn, High Mountain Tauren, Void Elf, but no one else can. It's just those races specifically. But you have to level them naturally. A boost will cancel it out. Granting levels through Recruit a Friend, the free levels you get, those will also disqualify it from getting heritage armor. So you have to
Ooh,
level them the old-fashioned way.
that's rough.
It's okay though, because honestly, leveling up and doing questing with the way the system is now is so much more enjoyable for me at least. I can actually finish a zone, which is crazy because I never got to finish zones before. Like right now, I'm doing Lore Master on a Void Elf and a Lightforged Draenei. I'm just kind of working through zones. I'm finishing Lore Master achievements in the old world for the ones that I haven't done yet. And it's been great because I'm actually finishing those quests off while I'm grinding um, this heritage armor out. And it's not the pacing's good. It's a little slow from 20 to 30, but after that it really picks up. After 30 it speeds up immensely. I don't really know
Jeez.
why.
Just now getting Lore Master. Get with the times, old man.
I know, but they made it a little easier to get Lore Master, and by that I mean it's much more straightforward.
Yeah.
They took the achievements for like the way they're set up in Legion, where each zone has a chapter section. It's much easier to find your quests.
Yeah.
I
I,
much more enjoy that.
I keep getting this feeling where I do something difficult and then Blizzard makes it easier because I got it. I
Well,
think
exactly.
I think they're targeting me specifically.
That's called paranoia. I think the old gods are coming for you.
Yeah, probably. So, and speaking of that, I really wish my Demon Hunter could be a Void Elf because then I could wear the Demon Hunter special armor, not Demon Hunter, the Void Elf special armor words, and just be like, wearing slutty outfits on a slutty character. It'd be nice.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
it,
My paladin is decked out in the salute mog. It's pretty good.
it'd be
God,
nice.
demon hunters get the shaft. I mean, it's like they're this brand new class, and you can only be one race on each side. Just craziness. Is there anything else you'd like to complain about with demon hunter?
See, that's what we call in the business a segue.
No, no, no. Segway is the thing you stand on and like you kind of lean and it moves.
I'm gonna stab you. Anyway, no, yeah, it's Demon Hunter is dumb. I hate Demon Hunter right now. I hate the new tier. I hate everything about it. Like I love the gameplay of a Demon Hunter, but I hate the fact that like it feels like when I do better, I feel like I have no control over me doing better. And I was finally getting used to the other playstyle, and I'm barely beating my records on the other playstyle, and that was 2 months ago, and 60 eye level differences almost.
Ow,
And it's
that's a change.
yeah, I'm just barely beating those damages, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's so frustrating. I mean, sometimes I get really good parses, sometimes I'm top of the meters, but it just feels like I have no control.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm playing Elemental Shaman for
It
the
does
Mythic
not.
raids that I'm in, and literally everything I do is also RNG. Yours is significantly more. Uh, we're just gonna say unforgiving. Like you don't have. I think your baseline is actually probably lower because I have guaranteed crits all the time, whereas you're not gonna have those. I don't think, right?
Basically, it's I need souls to keep my damage going. The way you get souls is you Chaos Strike. You get more souls by getting more souls. If you're not getting souls, your damage is just garbage, and it feels like there's nothing you can do. I'm sure there is. I'm sure I'm playing wrong, but it's still really frustrating. So I was like, maybe I should switch characters. Well, it turns out making an ult that you haven't really played a lot, which is fair, but like you can get all the gear you need, and it still doesn't work right or work well because you don't have the legendaries. And they fix the legendary system a little bit. It's not as bad. You can get one legendary a week, but like, say it's my last legendary that I'm not getting. That's 7-ish weeks just to get that one legendary. It's so frustrating. So like, I'm stuck playing a character that I'm not really enjoying right now, and I can't. Like, my options for transferring mains is like dead.
Oh, that's the quote that's there. The discern. I can't even tell what that spells. I know I'm the one that put it there, but I don't know what that actually spells.
I actually forgot that was written in our document.
It
That was just me being frustrated. But like, I don't know. It sucks because at the same time, I don't want to leave my Demon Hunter. I hate that this tier is just RNG on RNG on RNG.
That sounds a lot like the certain expansion we're playing. I don't know why though.
This expansion is so
Hmm.
good, but it has so many things that are just like, why?
They're more annoying than bad, and I think it's just because we like having some control. Because, good God, if we don't have control over what we're doing in game, what is the point?
Like, I was looking at the Frost Demon Hunter, not even a Death Knight rotation, and the rotation has RNG, but it's like, it's very little. And it makes me super happy because then if I'm doing good, I know I'm doing good. Where Demon Hunter, it's like I'm low on the meters, but I'm beating my old records, and I'm like, is it because my gear increased? Am I doing better? I don't even know. Oh my god.
So many questions, so few answers.
A few answers. For now, I'm probably just going to stick it out and just keep complaining in melee chat. It's what everyone does anyway.
Just grin and bear it and just keep going, and I'm assuming probably remain next expansion.
Man, I want to see what they do with the class, because if they fix the main RNG problem I have, then I'm fine. I'm fine with critical chaos, or not critical chaos, chaos strike. Like if it crits, you get some of the fury back. I'm fine with that. I'm just, it's I need that to proc, and also I need souls, just so I can get more souls. And I have to constantly be moving back and forth to make sure I get the souls.
Hmm. There's odd parallels to capitalism in your statement.
I, I don't see them, but I will take your word for it.
Hmm.
I think about this time I put a giant communism sign in the middle of our podcast.
Oh, please don't.
Just alienate like half our
Oh,
viewers.
no. The one thing that I have to say about legendaries is, can I have a Pride as, please? I cannot push High Mythic Plus without a Pride as. Give me a Pride as, please.
Our healers keep telling us to wear a pride as for Rhythmus. I am I am that one DPS who's like,
Nope.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So if they point it out, I'll wear one. But I think only one of our healers watches this, and it's not the one telling me to wear a pride as.
Excellent.
So as long as he doesn't tell on me, or if Silva's watching too, as long as you guys don't tell on me and tell Sarah, I think I'm in the clear.
Yeah, remember, don't tell Sarah. Sarah doesn't know.
So yeah, that's that. That's the start of season 2. I mean, we didn't have a whole lot to talk about this week, really. Just
It's
doing
been an
mythic.
oddly slow. It's been an oddly slow week, even though we've had a ridiculous amount of stuff happen. It's just there isn't a ton to talk about because it's more so, hey, want to grind for some stuff? Hang
Yeah,
out?
and like I mean, we killed Iminar and Kingaroth, and Iminar was probably the first hard boss in the raid, and then Kingaroth is just like, don't get hit by balls or
Don't
you
take
die.
balls to the face.
Yeah. See, that's a good time to put the little clip of what was it Scary Movie 3? Where she's like, I'm used to taking balls to the face.
There you go.
I've been giggling
That
so
was good.
hard during that whole fight every single time. It took us longer than it should have, but it's fine.
Kingrath is like we're both 7 of 11 now, which is cool. Like we're keeping up in pace. I think we got Kingrath. I think it was actually 3 weeks ago we got Kingrath.
Oh, you're pointing out a new kill
Which
soon then.
maybe I've relocated for Mythic. Guild I was in unfortunately didn't work out too well. Um, long story short, make sure you're on a populated realm. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. You know, it goes back to our, hey, what's the tips for being a good raid leader? Be on a good realm.
Don't let your guild stagnate on a server that has no recruitment pool.
Don't be on Malorn.
Don't be on Darkspear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, darn it. Hmm. Well, anyway, the point is that Kingaroth is a stupid, dumb fight, and I hate it. And we also got the achievement for it by killing him.
Yep, us too.
Because, you know, it's a dumb achievement if you get it just by doing the strategy on Mythic, because why would you pop orbs at that point? Are you trying to be like Agrimar? I mean, you just have infinite balls up, it's fine.
Yeah. Can you look to the left before you cross the street in that case?
Something, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge 20 balls that are increasing in speed every second.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, it's not. Eventually it becomes too fast and it breaks the speed of light and then you just instantly die the second you get too close to it.
Yeah.
Science.
So, with that, if anyone who is happening to watch this has any suggestions, we would love to hear them. Any suggestions you want. It can be anywhere from, hey, try and don't be idiots, to, hey, go jump off a bridge. Fine with any suggestions at all.
To, hey, we'd love to hear you talk about X topic.
Oh, yeah,
Or,
yeah. Do what he says.
or, you know, hey, Leah, be more positive. Come on.
Your face is positive,
I hope not.
and my fist is negative.
Opposites attract. I'm scared.
I'm sorry. I get doofy when I'm sick and tired. And
It's the NyQuil talking. I understand.
your face is not. Anyway, Yeah, so that is our episode. It is a bit of a little shorter one. Like I said, not a whole bunch to talk about other than generic, hey, go get your allied races. The achievements for the Horde version are account bound. So you can do them on Alliance characters and then go unlock them on your Horde character.
Yes. Your horde character simply needs to be level 110.
Yeah, it is worth noting, which means I gotta level up that druid eventually.
Yeah, or, if you don't have a reason to, boost an alliance character and you don't have a horde, hey, there you go.
Uh,
There's your thing to get it.
that would have been so much smarter.
It's okay. We understand.
I think everyone understands I'm pretty dumb. Anyway,
Ah.
with that, that is us. That is Yenysea and Gatsu Kora. Gatsu. And we're almost ahead of the curve. Almost. Almost.
Almost. Almost.
Alright.
Thanks! We'll see you in the rest of Season 2!
Which will be 37 episodes.